We are back again, guys. It's another take with General, the main man, guys. So it's another chapter of good music, guys. Black music. We're here. So like every time, self introduction, bro.
Well, I'm the seventh disciple. My real name is Divashan, and my stage name is the seventh disciple. I'm from Pinetown, and I'm a rapper and producer.
Right. Rapper, producer, beat maker. You know,
All around.
all the thing. He does it, everything. So before we get into most of the things, we were talking right now about the seventh disciple. How did it come about? It has nothing to do with religion, by the way. The seventh disciple.
So I grew up in Chatsworth, born and raised, and I'm from a place called Unit 7. And so I was thinking, what do I want to represent in music? I want to be able to speak from the perspective of somebody who's having difficulties from the background that I come from. And so I said, so I'm from Unit 7, so 7th, and I want to be a disciple of the street, like, because that's the way I grew up, following that code. So it's the seventh disciple, a disciple of where I'm from. That's what
Mm.
made me who I am.
How long did it take you though?
About a year, I literally sat down thinking, what can I use to identify myself? And that's what I came up with, the seventh disciple.
It has a meaning, bro. Like that's nice. It was worth the
Well,
year.
yeah.
Yeah. It was worth the right, bro. So how long have you been in the game? Like how?
So I started writing music in 2006, and it just started off with like a four line verse, if you want to call it that, till eventually it grew to like where I started writing longer raps, and by 2007 I was writing complete songs. So I never had a producer. I never had any connections in terms of music. I didn't even have any background training on music itself, on music theory. So I came home from something that I was doing in 2012, and I realized no one's going to give me beats. I can't afford a studio. So I purchased a small home studio setup, and I started teaching myself how to make beats. So 2006 I started writing. 2012 I actually started making my own beats and rapping on my own beats.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn. It's been a long way,
very long.
and it's I think that's what like nowadays people should do. Like if you cannot afford it, like do it yourself. Why not? I
Yeah.
mean, you perfect your craft and you do it the way you wanna do it. You know, and so in your beats, I've heard your music, dope by the way.
Thanks,
And
thanks, thanks.
I was listening to it. I heard like old school vibes. Like it's like old school vibe literally.
Yeah,
And like we were talking earlier, like you said, for you, that's like where you get like inspiration. Like
definitely. I grew up on bands like NWA, the Wu-Tang Clan, one of my favorite groups of all time. Outkast. I felt like Outkast, Andre 3000, one of my biggest influences in music. And then as I grew, I went more into the Nas, into the Jay-Z, and that's where my influence comes from. And the reason why I still look to them for influence, J. Cole as well, more modern day, is because of the things that they portray in their music. They speak trying to relay stories with meanings. Their music actually has more depth to it. And for me, that is what inspires me.
wow. So what like why did you keep quiet for so long? Cause I've like we've known each other for like a long time. I didn't know that you rapped and you were into music. Like why did you keep it to yourself for so long? Like.
One of the biggest things I think was a platform. I mean, if you look back in 2010, it wasn't so easy for us to just create our own music, put it out there, and get known. It was way more difficult. And so I think as times have changed, now we actually have that platform where we can bring out our stuff. And added to that, I was also maybe too critical of myself. Like I always felt, who's really gonna want to pay attention to me and what I have to say.
Yeah, hey, that's the biggest.
But that's like the biggest lie. People always, there's someone there who will relate to you.
True, true. You always like, yeah, you always feel like who's gonna be interested in this? Who's gonna be and I feel like there are a lot of people out there who just put out stuff and something that you don't like, but like they have like a lot of fans, you know.
Definitely.
So there's always someone out there who will relate to your own craft. So
Yeah.
it's just like that confident on.
True.
Wow. So what? Why did you decided to like? You know what? Let me just do it though. Eh,
But to be honest, it's like something in me that just pushes me to continue making music, even though I haven't yet been out there, so as to speak. There's something in me that just feels like this is what I'm meant to do. You know, like it's something that I was born to do, and I just keep going because of that. Just something in me.
All right. Okay. So in your music, I didn't hear any features.
Well, the biggest reason is because I don't feature anybody. Like, I don't know whether that's being prideful or what, but I would love to work with people. Like, I'm open to working with anyone, but it's just that recently in my music, I just felt that I want to write everything on my own. I want to produce everything on my own, mix, master, do everything just for myself, because I couldn't find anyone to work with. I think that's the reason there's no features. I just haven't found anyone that I was either willing to work with me, or our styles just never matched for us to actually work together.
Oh, okay. All right, all right. So are you like really critical when it comes to working with someone?
No, not at all. I just have one thing that I look
Rule.
for.
Okay.
As long as it's not too heavy into trap and too heavy into the auto tune stuff.
All right. Then-
That's the only thing.
So you just want like it a bit raw.
Yeah, like just an artist that style that can go with the modern boom bap sound, I would say.
Okay. Dope, bro. Dope. So if you're looking to work with Seven Disciple, here's your chance. Hit him up. Anytime, any day.
And I've
So-
got beats as well, if I may just mention that.
Oh yeah.
Artists, if they want to just hop on these beats, I'll just send them the beats and they can send me their freestyles on it. If it sounds good, they can come in and track it, and yeah, we'll make something happen.
Did you hear? All right. Beats are available. So you just like hit him up, and he gives you the beat. You freestyle on it, and you send him back, and then the work begins. The work begins, guys. So in terms of socials, like where can people get you?
So people can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my handle is the Seven Disciple Official. On across all platforms, it's the Seven Disciple Official.
Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram,
Instagram.
TikTok as well,
TikTok.
but that's still coming up.
Oh, okay, okay. Are you on YouTube?
I am on YouTube as well. Seven
Oh.
Disciple Official.
Seven Disciples Official. So basically you're everywhere. So
Everywhere.
yeah. So like in your album, you said you have an album. How long is your album?
So I've got a full complete album done. 21 songs with one bonus track, so 22 in total.
That's that's a lot of work.
And there's still more to come because I got like 800 songs waiting to be for beats to be
Man.
created and produced.
Oh, like written songs and
Written songs already done. The concept is there. I just need to put the beats together for them and track them.
man, you work hard, bro. That's 800 songs. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, the main reason is because from 2006 up until the time that I started making beats, I couldn't find anyone that would make the beats that I wanted for these songs.
Oh,
So now that I can do it, I've started putting the beats for these songs. So yeah.
damn. So like you're putting it out there,
Yeah.
there. Okay, that's nice. Man, 800 songs. That's a lot. That's really is a lot, bro. So like, do you, in terms of like writing, like how long does it take you to, like what inspires you, and like how long does it take you
Oh,
to finish?
back in the day, I'm talking about 2011,
Hmm.
I would be able to write 3 songs in one night. On a good day. That's what I'd be able to do.
Oh,
Now, I probably take about 3 days to write one verse, and there's a reason for that. The reason is because I'm going for quality.
oh
I
yeah.
like instead of just put in a sentence there because it rhymes. I'll try to think of what else could I put there to paint a better picture, and so I take more time on the verses to help me put together better punchlines, better puns, metaphors, all of those things. Because when I put out a verse, I want to make sure it's the best verse that I've put out until the next verse I put out.
Oh, so it's all about progression. You,
Definitely
you have to
challenge
outmaster
myself.
the old
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Okay, right. Um, wait. Do you have anything to relate to anyone,
Uh,
or anything you, are you like music wise? Are you giving out an album very soon? EP?
So my album that I mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
I completed it in 2020, but because of COVID and so forth, I haven't had time to put it out. But I'm actually going to be putting out the album in about 2 months. I'm just planning my marketing and so forth. So
Okay,
make
okay.
sure you catch that across all social media platforms, including videos that will be available on YouTube as well, because I'm going to be working on visualizers for each song.
Oh, so like, is it like music videos, or it's just like
So I'm going to do a mixture of both. Some might have visualizers with the lyrics. Others might be actual videos that I have concepts for that I want to put out.
what I put out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So you don't have like the release date for the album. It's just like in 2 months.
Just
That's
in 2 months. So look out for the date. I don't have a date set as yet, but I will announce the date.
said 21 songs.
21 plus a bonus track as well.
Man, you're giving out music, bro. 21 song. Wow, that's like an
And
album.
there's something for everyone.
Album.
I put in boom bap hip hop. I put
Mhm.
in like about 4 trap songs as well. Even though
Oh.
it's something that I don't specialize in,
Mhm.
I put it out there because I want everyone to enjoy the music. There's slower, soulful, romantic hip hop, so
Yeah,
something
yeah.
for everybody to pick out.
Romantic. So do you sing? And there's
Not really singing, but it's more of like poetic
Poet.
hip hop. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So have you been? You said you've never been like in like ciphers and all that.
No, I'm looking
This
for
is
those
like,
opportunities. That's what I want.
okay.
Yeah.
This is like the first.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you looking forward to, anyways, in terms of the music business,
Collaborations. For me,
collaborations?
I feel that's one of the biggest ways as South African artists that we can grow is if we work together and we collaborate with each other. We build a name for ourselves as these collaborators, and that's how we pick up people and a larger audience. So in the future, I'd love to work with any artist that's willing to work.
Sweet. So if you out there like wanna work with the Seven Disciples, you can hit him up in all the socials: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Did I leave out anything?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
YouTube, and TikTok is coming
TikTok
soon.
is coming soon.
Coming soon. It's like, I feel like TikTok is on a go, like in terms of whenever you wanna sample something, like
Yeah.
a beat or something, you just like put it out there, and then it rolls.
Yeah, but to see how the audience reacts. And
Reacts to.
yeah, it's a very good platform. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, bro. For me, that is it. Do you have any shout outs? Do you have anything you wanna?
And first of all, shout out to you for actually having me on here. I really enjoyed that. And for my future wife who's here as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see the support guys, like people who are, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Leah and then my family as well, who's always been supporting me. Like, to be honest, I couldn't afford music equipment, and my father lent me his card, and he said, just
Damn.
You can
Wow.
pay me back when you have the money. So my family as well for being my support there.
The support.
Yeah,
Yeah, the support is real, man.
that's it.
The future wife is here with her in the studio. I mean, with him in the studio. Sorry. And yeah, the support is very important. And shout out to you. And from me, General, signing out. Thank you, bro, for coming out, and
Thanks
all
for
the
having me,
best.
man.
Yeah.
The Seven Disciple, a cappella. I ain't really rich, I got respect for years. I don't drive a Benz, I shift on 89 gears. That jeans that you wear cost my entire outfit, and what I wear to work is what I go out with at the outset. Just know I'm never built to impress, but I'll give you a fashion design with red dots on your chest. You get knocked out like our national soccer squad, kicked like Claude Van Damme. My heat will make the jewelry on your neck get thawed. Learn who I am, I never blow my own trumpet. Make the wrong moves and get clapped like gum boots. Boots get destroyed when I'm booked in session. I'm an assassin, and the mic is my weapon. Lethal like Mel Gibson, reckless like a teenage golf driver on the Higginson. I weigh enough to crush your pride. All bullshit aside means you on the sideline. It's my timeline after line. I keep your mind attracted. I hold my own anywhere in Chatsworth. Seven Disciples.